Hello, guys. So let's apply for the Darussalam scholarship together. When you open the website, the link I sent to you, it would come up like this. Okay. So you will have different options. You've got the graduate degree, which I said is a master's, and the PhD. You've got the undergraduate, which is obviously if you haven't done your first degree yet. Like see these other ones, they're not eligible. Short course, bridging program, these ones are not eligible for a scholarship. So please, guys, do not be concerned about this one. What I want you to be concerned about is these two ones, the graduate and the undergraduate degree. Okay. So as you can see on the side, it says returning applicants with application code. So this is the information you would put after you would have sort of saved your application to come back and continue. So some people have been asking me about the application code. The application code is when it's being given to you when you sort of stop your application when it's incomplete and you save it. You get that through your email. So that's what you need to put here to carry on with your application. So let's go for graduate degree. And remember, they're all the same. Is a reflection of one another, the undergraduate and the graduate degree, just based for the fact that obviously um, different level of studies. So as you can see, guys, the site is not the best. Okay, it's loading. Okay, that wasn't very quick. So number one, all mandatory fields marked, obviously the red circle with the exclamation mark in the middle. Um, so they're saying that they're all mandatory. You need to fill any box with containing this circle. So remember that you need to put that in, otherwise you won't be able to submit your application. Number two is saying that provide the correct email address. As I earlier said, the email address you provide before, obviously when you save your application, is very crucial because that's where you get your code. Make sure that you also have access to that email, otherwise it won't be any good. The third one is that is proof asking you or is telling you what documents to be needed. Okay. So for obviously the people who are in Brunei or the Brunei citizens will need to provide the identification card. For you as an international student, you need to provide your passport. And it's a true copy, a certified true copy. Okay. Certified true copy means you need to go to your, I think for people in Cameroon, they would go to their, what's it called again? It's called, see, they go to like a divisional officer, they go to like an administrator, they have a different process. I'm not sure what is the process of that in your country, but all what it says is just to say that your passport is not fake. So it has to be an authority in your country which it has been identified to be someone who does that sort of thing. Sometimes you can go and do that with the embassy. If you have any embassy that carries out um, diplomatic services in your country, Nigeria, Ghana, I don't know if you've got Brunei embassy in your country. Brunei might also be offering their diplomatic services via Qatar because it's on, yeah, it's those Emirate countries. So um the that's that for that. You need to provide a certified true copy. For your certificates as well, you need to do the same thing. So you will present your original documents, and that will be certified to obviously have the same effect as an original copy. So I did say that you need your O levels for, you can use your O levels for your English proficiency. They've also said that your English proficiency qualification eyes, you also need to provide that. For international applicants, a security clearance letter from the country of origin. So what that means you need to provide a, in Cameroon, again I'll use Cameroon, you, they call it certificate of non-conviction. In the UK it's called DBS. So basically it's just saying that you're not a criminal, you haven't got any criminal offenses. I'm sure most of you understand what that means in your country. Just apply that for in-service applicants. So this is for people in the Brunei government. So don't bother about that. It hasn't got anything to do with international students. Um, so that skip that. You will be able to download PDF of your application upon successful completion. That speak for itself. For Brunei government employees, that does not apply to you. Don't bother about that. Once you've submitted your online application, you are not required to submit any hard copy. Okay, guys. So don't be bothering trying to send any hard copies to these guys. They've said they've said failure to commit. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Failure to submit a fully completed application form by the due date would result in your application not being considered and rendered void. Safe applications will not be processed. So, guys, that speaks for itself again. You need to hasten up with these things. Um, Again, they've given you, and this is the beauty about this scholarship. They've given you an opportunity to either apply to have a first choice or a second choice. Okay, it's up to you. So it's up to you what you want to do. As you can see, you have options. It starts from PhD from the top all the way. You know, if you want to do a master's by research, then it's up to you. Or advise masters by research. It just means that most of your work will be predominantly research rather than coursework. So you see the options you can choose, and sometimes you don't need to look at what was exactly your undergraduate degree program, because the same sort of modules might be the same ones that you did undergraduate. So it mustn't be, I don't know, I've heard a lot of undergraduate degree programs some of you have done. So you just try and link it up with what they've got there, and obviously you can use your knowledge in that undergraduate to leverage the reason why you want to study that graduate degree, masters. If you have previously applied to study in the University of Darussalam, please indicate the most recent year. So if you haven't, just skip that. So part-time, no, you're not studying part-time, because it's part-time, you won't be accepted for this. So personal details is your personal details as on the thing. So you need to choose: are you Mr., are you Mrs., are you whoever you are. Full name, you need to put that in there. So your passport size photograph, you need to upload that on there as well. Please make sure you use like a white background, be professional about it. Don't be putting jewelries and stuff like that. Make it very professional when you do your pictures. Your nationality, that explains for itself. Citizen, yeah. So you're not a citizen. So sorry, you say you're a citizen of this nationality. Brunei identification card. No, you're not. That doesn't apply to you. You're a foreigner. Your race, that's self-explanatory. Religion, marital status. Guys, be very careful. Some of you, make sure when you put in your marital status is actually if you're married or not. Don't say single, and then when it's time to apply for your visa, you say you're married. Guess what? You're not going to have that visa. It's very straightforward. Your passport number, if you have a passport, put that in there, guys. Very important. Place issued. All this information should be on your passport. Now we go to the contact details. Contact details will be obviously how they're going to contact you, guys. Very simple. Again, put your address, however it applies to you. This is the country code of which country this number pertains to. So for people in Cameroon, rather than putting 2 plus 237, just put the other numbers after that, because you would have put the country at the beginning. Mobile number, same thing, guys. Self-explanatory. Skype, I don't know why they still use Skype, but it's not mandatory information. Not sure they're going to call you on Skype, but if they do, if they want to, they will ask you. Emergency contact. Now, emergency contact is someone whom you can obviously they can get hold of if there's something wrong with you. Again, self-explanatory. Next of kin. Next of kin. If you're married, your wife. If you're not married, maybe your dad, your sister. However, it applies to you. Again, self-explanatory. Research and publication. Okay, please list completed research and publications. This is mostly before PhD students. Proposed field of study. This section is required for candidates applying for masters by research and PhD. So if you choose a course which says masters by research, then you need to. What I would advise is on this section, just go and copy the topic you use for your undergraduate program. Okay, I would use that for me. That's what I advise. I would use that and just post that on here. So it saves you time to start going to do another, you know, sort of research proposal. Just copy and paste it and upload it. Yeah. If you want to have the second choice, you can put the second choice on there. What I'll say is on this document, make sure you make it a PDF so it's not you can't alter it. Yeah. Make sure you make it a PDF. Are you employed? If you're employed, then say yes. Work experience, you can put work experience, which I think is very important. Put some work experience because it just adds more sort of flesh to the bone. Have you previously studied in UBD? But if you have, yes. Are you applying for scholarship? Yes. You say name of the scholarship. So the name of the scholarship is a Brunei Darussalam scholarship for foreign students. Brunei Darussalam government scholarship for foreign students. Okay, put that in there. Have you been awarded with any scholarship in the past? Well, if yes, you're likely not to get this, so you want to be putting no on that question. You will be considered as a fee paying student until you submit confirmation of scholarship or funding award. Okay, so you need to present if you've been offered now that scholarship, then your scholarship will straight away apply. If not, then you have to pay your fees. UBD scholarship for PhD applicants only, right? Okay, so these guys, are you applying for UBD scholarship? Yeah. Okay. So how did you hear? How did you hear about them? Did you hear by advert and or it's up to you. Okay. Did you say website really? Just say website. Website search. Candidates are required to submit an original essay of not more than 1,000 words describing why you apply for the UBD scholarship. You should deserve to be selected for the UBD scholarship and what you intend to give back to Brunei Darussalam. Again, guys, like I said, they ain't really telling you they want to give you a job after your studies. Okay, that is quite straightforward. um, so that's that. And you come all the way. So you need to put the schools you've attended and institutions attended from tertiary onwards. English proficiency again. Yeah, you can provide. You say yes. If it's pending, you can always put pending. They will ask you when is the expected date where you're going to get the results. You put that in. If it's yes, you see the drag. You see what I told you about the GCO level. You can put that in. It's TOEFL. I don't want to make this video too long. It's self-explanatory, really. Referee, guys. Again, make sure the referee you put in what capacity you know them. So like someone asked me, can they put their doctor? Um, doctor, not really. If you've worked for that person, yes. So it's quite straightforward. Medical, special needs, possibly want to be put in no there. They don't want to take care of your special needs really. But they're saying that they would. I wouldn't put that unless you've got a significant special needs. Then you have to agree to the terms. Okay. So it's quite straightforward, guys. Very, very straightforward. So, like I was saying, yeah, this is where you want to put your statement of purpose in here so that they actually know why you want to study. So your selling point is all the way in here. But you need to make sure that you're making these guys understand why you've chosen your university and why you want to do that and what you want to do for their country. They're saying that they're going to give you a job. Okay, guys, the video is longer than I wanted it to be, but I just thought I do a walk you talk through sort of video so that you understand what's going on with this thing. Okay, guys, and if you have any questions, just fire away. I would answer your questions. Okay, then, guys, my wish you guys good luck for this scholarship. It's exciting times. A very easy scholarship to get. Until then, please stay wise. God bless.